What got into Ricardo Lewis today?
I'm sorry?
Ricardo Lewis.
No, it's making plays. You know, ball's in the air. He's got to go dominate the ball. Made some plays today.
Maybe the guys that didn't practice today, will some of them still play Thursday night?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's just this was a rotation, and I probably could have did a little bit better job of making sure some of them were out there today because there's going to be a little downtime tomorrow. Practice will definitely not be as physical tomorrow as it was today, but, you know, it's good. Those guys will be out there playing, no question.
Do you know how many plays you want your first team offense?
I really don't. I'm going to think about it today. I'm going to get with the staff and think about where we are. And I know I want us to play a little bit, though. I do know that. Just watching practice and watching the chemistry and things that I think needs to start to gel as an offense, defense, and special teams. I'd like to see our groups play for a little while.
How eager are you to see some of these rookies, I mean, big draft picks, play in this kind of setting? And then how big of an unknown is it? Not knowing how they're going to show up.
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be exciting to see them. I mean, I think we all look forward to seeing them compete on Thursday night, but at the same time, we saw them a little bit last week. We have an idea of what they could look like, and hopefully they'll take it to another level on Thursday night.
Eager to see Miles actually be able to hit the quarterback?
Absolutely. I am. I mean, he's hitting our quarterback, that's for sure. He's doing a good job. You know, he's a good player, but he still has some things to fine-tune, some things to continue to work at, and he's doing it each and every day.
Here we talked to, you know, like Matt Days mentioned how he watched Jim Brown film even before he was drafted by the Browns. We talked to David Njoku today. He talked about watching Ozzie Newsome. Is that something that you, as coach of this team, is that something that you encourage your younger players to do, is to go back and look at some of the guys from the era when this franchise was at the pinnacle?
There's no question. I mean, Jim Brown's around a lot, you know, so I think that's motivation within himself, you know, and everybody knows where Ozzie is and what Ozzie's done here. So there's been some great players that have played here that have kind of paved the way for some of these young men, and it's always good for these guys to go back and know some of the guys that grace this field and what they meant to the National Football League. So we do encourage it, and I'm excited that our guys do that.
I think Corey Coleman, prosecutors decided, the Cuyahoga County prosecutors decided today not to pursue any charges against Corey. Is it nice to kind of just put that behind you and you guys and Corey can just focus on football?
Very much so, and I'm glad that ruling came about. You know, we needed to move beyond that, get him to playing football, which he has been, and hopefully there's some lessons learned in that situation.
Good. What kind of camps do you have?
I'm sorry?
What kind of camp is Corey having? It seems like he's showing up.
He's starting to show up. You know, I think we kind of started off slow. You know, I think we eased him back into it just to make sure that we could get him through a lot of these practices. And I think we're starting to see him get in better shape and play more and take more plays. And hopefully Thursday night he'll go out and play football.